All right, traders, Chainlink for you guys. Chainlink actually quite breaking the range. These levels on the daily time frame is just looking like a vertical accumulation as of now for the time being, because this is strength right here. We are maintaining the 21 simple moving average. We're just simply making pin bars off of this. Every single time you come back to 21 simple moving average, you get bought. You get bought to the upside. This one being a major opportunity at 22nd Jan around the $17 ranges, which was a retest of this particular breakout, and this one being another opportunity as a prior retest of the all-time high, as the retest of the prior all-time high. This sorry, but pardon my ADHD, mate. Okay, so it's simply these kind of structures are certainly bullish, are certainly good looking vertical accumulations, and on the 4-hour time frame, look how you're getting bought against this diagonal trending support, just like a normal regression line. Also, no support resistance to be drawn off of this, but like simple regression is quite telling of the fact how strengthful this one is right here. And well, actually this wedge is being resolved to the upside right here. Does not mean that we can do something crazy like this. Not all the way down here at $10. Quite not likely, quite unlikely for those things to happen, for a $10 link to happen. Well, I don't think it's happening anymore. I do not think link is coming to $10. It's a sad news. It's very sad news for all the people sitting on the sidelines. $10 link, very far-fetched opinion right now, very far-fetched. For that one to happen, we have to practically get into a bear market. We have to leave the Bitcoin 30,000 ranges to the downside. Then we can talk about Chainlink being at $10, and until then there's not much incentivization for this one to actually break below 22 as well, right? Because on the 4-hour time frame, you have the 200 simple moving average coming in as a good potential support if you break down from this level. But this one being a huge bullishly engulfing breakout to the upside, any prices that come back around 28.9 or something like that, or all the way to 21 simple moving average on the 4-hour could be an opportunity, could be a pretty interesting opportunity to pick some link up if you have missed out, because this vertical accumulation looks to me like wants to break to the upside, wants to resolve to the upside, and link at $30, man. Wow. Salute to all the link marines, salute to all the holders. We are just preparing for the rocket launch. I think $60 to $70 link is pretty much on the cards. Now there is no particular technical reason as of now that's going to tell you that these levels are going to be hit, because this still is quite far-fetched, right? I mean, even a 100% move is quite far-fetched on an asset which has the market capital of a couple of $100 billion. Moving this asset by 100% to the upside is going to be quite difficult, because you require a lot of liquidity to make those things happen. So okay, I'll simply start off again at the not start off again. So talking about the macro, in fact, on the 3-day time frame, this is strength right here. This is good price action, good piece of price action right here, and you're maintaining the diagonal trending support. It's visible all the way at 3-day time frame as well. So something like this is what a reasonable consideration for this structure could be like. I mean, this is a little more vertical, like showing a little more aggressiveness, of course, because this time around we were nowhere close to a goddamn $50,000 Bitcoin. Right now we are just flirting with a 50k BTC. So yep, the accumulation are going to be looking more aggressive for any asset, not just Link, for Polkadot as well, for any good market mover. Yep, the accumulation is going to look quite aggressive to the upside, quite steeply angled. So that means the risk management for these moves is also going to be difficult. But it looks to me like this range is also being, or at least wants to be resolved to the upside. Any 3-day closure above $29, to be honest. Yeah, any 3-day closure above 29 USD. Yep, this could be a resolution to the upside. I don't really know if this is a pattern or something like that. I mean, now this bottom line could make sense, could not make sense as well. But if it does, then yeah, you were in an ascending broadening wedge, and your resolution to the upside is not that not that great on ascending wedges. In fact, it's just we've already met the target, and this one is on a logarithmic value, so log scale. All right, if you're charting on time frames higher than a daily, certainly the logarithmic scale is going to be more helpful than your arithmetic scale. Now let's take a look at the arithmetic scale as well. Now these lines, they stop making sense, right? That one, to be honest, I mean, this line right here could make more sense. Yep. Now this makes more sense, to be honest. Yep. Than the logarithmic values, and we broke above it. On the first go, we rejected this price above this trend line, but man, oh man, this was the candle. This was the deciding factor about the trend push to the upside, coming in at $17, going all the way to $25 in one single 3-day candle, signifying strength in the market for Chainlink. Now all these candles were simple back test of this particular zone right here, so we're just getting started, it looks like. Leaving the all-time high, a 2x move from all-time high is pretty much likely. So $40 link is also going to be pretty likely, and pretty well. The relative strength index, to be honest, is also looking nice. I mean, you were consolidating above 60 on relative strength on these levels. You are going to be having a blast, man. Okay, pretty misleading, right? I hope I don't baptize all of you guys into moon boys, because you're here for risk management, not for some moon boy shit. But it's just the market dynamics. Like the first video of the week was about total 2 breaking out, and the total breaking out as well. Total being the total cryptocurrency market cap, total 2 being everything except Bitcoin's market capital. Both of them breaking to the upside, both of them having weekly confirmations. So you could certainly, for a week, or ranging from a week to a month, you could look at explosions across the market, because we've simply made history, man. Making history on these levels on total 2 after a reaccumulation range bound behavior for almost 3 years. The initial push to the upside past the previous all-time high is certainly going to be extremely powerful, which is being reflected on all of these coins like Chainlink, on Polkadot, on everything like that. So now the thing is, the upside targets for Chainlink on the USD pair could be pretty interesting. To that 618. Now we are currently in the trade that I talk about a lot of times, the 45% move, which is 618 to 2.618. Yep, you're currently on the move for this particular one. You already went 10% to the upside, another 30% move to the upside remaining. That does not mean that you blindly long this one, and it is not a financial advice, by the way. Let me just not repeat myself again and again. It sounds very stupid to my ears as well. All right, this is the 3-day time frame, so let's just simply make a line like this, and let's go to 12-hour time frame. And yep, making sense, making quite a lot of sense here, actually. How do you manage your risk in this particular situation? Because okay, first of all, your risk is going to be dependent on how BTC is doing, how Ethereum is doing, because these coins, Link, Dot, ADA, whatever, whomever you talk about, I mean, most of the trend that these coins they come up with, it's going to be guided by Bitcoin, unfortunately, and Ethereum, to be honest. So just take a look at Ethereum as well. Have a constant eye on Ethereum as well. So whatever Ethereum and Bitcoin does, well, Chainlink is supposed to follow that on the USD pair, on the BTC pair. Chainlink is like anti-Bitcoin on the BTC pair. I mean, it's just madness. Now, this behavior comes off of the bear market, where Bitcoin being in a bear market for 2.5 years, Chainlink doing 100x against Bitcoin, while the bear market, in fact, like, had you put one BTC into Chainlink during its inception, you would have been ending up with around 100 Bitcoins at the all-time highs on BTC pair on Chainlink. So this anti-BTC nature, the negative correlation coefficient behavior, it comes from the bear market on Chainlink. So Chainlink could work as a hedge against Bitcoin when Bitcoin is going to the sides, like sliding So Bitcoin goes sideways, Chainlink is back into business. And this is what happens. This is what happens. You break the range to the upside. 12 hour, the previous 12 hour being extremely nice looking candle right here. We could certainly have a follow through, but currently this one not looking so good. Being a spin number, of course, it's not confirmed. We've got 5 hours of price action remaining on this candle right here. But also the volume being not that amazing. But do we need that amount of? Do we need crazy spike of volume on these levels? We do not. I mean, you wanted volume right here at the breakout, you had it, man. You got it. Okay, this was the previous all-time high at $20, and while you were breaking above $20, you had this massive candle right here. So this one right here is just vertical accumulation to up move, just like a low volatile move to the upside. Let me just take a look at some key volatility indicators as well. This time frame was 12 hour, so let's simply jump on the 12-hour time frame. The guppy looking also amazing on the 12-hour time frame for Chainlink. These dips were just crazy buying opportunities. It looks to me like most of them being higher than the other, maintaining that higher low structure. So losing any of the low could mean a dump candle like this. So just keep a look on these lows not being broken down. And the HV right here, where's the accumulation distribution? Accumulation distribution looking good as well, confirming the price action to the upside right there. The general trend being of accumulation ever since this point right here at $7 link. So $7 being significant. Again you come down here, you wick the downside all the way at $8 and just simply proceed further on. I mean, this one being a generational opportunity for Chainlink to be longing out all the way 200, all the way above at 270% right now. Trending with the market, looking really nice, Chainlink. And historical volatility not telling much on the 12-hour time frame. Let's check out the 4-hour time frame on the HV. Okay, these points being quite significant. I can't seem to get my eyes around these points because this chart is simply good. Accumulative move to the upside, man, looking pretty amazing for Chainlink. Okay, so currently the HV, all right, so historical volatility is not going to give you direction. It's just going to tell you that market is going to be volatile. It could move to any side. So how do you determine that? It's just this particular white line. This is the simple moving average on HV basically. And as far as we're above it, yep, you're going to be on trend on mode for Chainlink against US dollar as well. And once you start breaking below it, you could get into a little consolidation phase, like a chop, like a sideways chop like this. You break out and just simply get back here because the volatility was not in a trending mode. So as soon as you get back into the trending mode and start closing a few bars above it, you see a follow through, you see a move, you see a nice one coming off of that point. And this one being a crazy point of interest right here, the volatility being shrunken down to near zero on 4-hour time frame. So you could have like picked anything. You could have had good arguments for a good price move coming on these levels at 24, like something like this, in fact, a triangle. So this one could have broken down as well. Does not mean that volatility expansion is always going to be to the upside. Volatility expansion could also mean downside moves as well. So this one could have been a breakdown, but well, it did not happen. So we're breaking up. Two things, long and short. Still you can't make money. Well, okay. The USD pair I think looks pretty neat for the time being. Whatever Bitcoin Ethereum does, Chainlink is going to be following. Volatility expanding, accumulation distribution indicator looking good as well. The relative strength also looking good on the 12-hour time frame, consolidating above the 60 and now breaking above it. Wants to stay above it. Stochastic currently wanted to cross down, but this can do whatever the hell it wants to do because stochastics, you do not want to base your decision off of stochastics. Okay. Good regression line right here. You could come back down all the way to test it, but that does not mean that you're going to be reversing your trends out over there. You could be reversing trends when you see some major bearish divergence forming on some certain key levels. Well, this triangle being resolved to the upside on the strength index. I mean, yep, you came back. Where did it go? You came back, retested this breakout, and you're going up. Now, you might think of me as a fool, try to chart the RSI, but trust me, patterns on relative strength index, on stochastics, they work better than the price action itself. Just, it's how it is. I've spent crazy amount of time in the market trying to analyze, figure out things, drawing my own conclusions, and I'm here to present the things that work or have worked for me as a technical analyst, and as a trader as well. And this one being one of the most prominent, the relative strength index squeeze, breakout or breakdown to the upside. So we could have follow through. We could be looking at some serious Chainlink moves, man. Okay, 1.618, 2.618 is at a $40 range. 3.414 potential zone of profit taking around 50, aligning perfectly. 4.236 coming in at 60. Now this is all rounded, right? Chainlink is pretty rounded. 100, 150 and 280. Okay. Let's not go there. It's a rabbit hole. It's a bloody goddamn rabbit hole. Okay. You do not want to lose 26.6. At least you want to maintain that structure on 12 hour time frame. You don't want to lose 26. You could come down and wick back again, but any 12-hour closure below 26.63 is going to be consolidation to sideways to downside move for Chainlink against US dollar. That could mean that Bitcoin wants to come back down and test 44,000, 42,000 zones. But well, this one being key significant for the time being, this breakout looks real, confirmed by the relative strength index, the stochastic hovering up, the expansion of the volatility indicators as well on the extreme small time frames, and the accumulation distribution will not much help, in fact, but like, yeah, trending to the upside here. So this particular breakout looks okay to me. Nothing of breaker, nothing like that. Volume is not that significant, but yep, you do not need much volume in these continuation moves. You wanted volume in the breakout, you had it. You got the volume on the breakout right there. You had it. You're supposed to be continuing your trend. In fact, if you're coming up with these volumes coming off of this entire accumulation range, you're having that continuation right now. Not too late to get onto Chainlink, but yep, the potential upside targets are pretty nice, pretty neat. Well, I think that's been it. That was a very, very long ramble about Chainlink, well, I hope it brought about some clarity in terms of levels and the trends and everything. And I hope this video helps you become a better trader at Chainlink. Like Chainlink is a company or something like that. I hope this video helps you trade Chainlink in a more proficient, in a more efficient way. And well, I hope to catch you guys on the next one pretty soon. Bye for now.